Hey Calvary Chapel, good to see you guys here for the weekly Devo. This morning when I woke up, I was torn, as most of us are when we wake up to our alarm clock, and I was thinking I need to start going through my prayer list and praying for the different people in my life and the different things going on in my life. And I thought I could do that while laying in bed, and I can continue to pray, and I'm sure God would show me grace, but most likely the prayer would not end in amen. It would probably end with the snooze alarm going off again, and I wake up and I'm laying there and I'm starting to say my prayers, and then I go, hang on a second. And God brings this verse back to mind. He says, the prayers of a righteous man are powerful and effective. And he goes, and don't forget that it's the fervent prayers of a righteous man are powerful and effective. So because our prayers are powerful and effective, and our fervent prayers are powerful and effective, the enemy is going to do everything he can to keep us from having fervent prayers. So laying down while doing my prayers with my eyes closed when I've just woken up and I know I'm about to fall asleep is probably not a fervent prayer. So it's not going to be powerful and effective. So the enemy's like, go ahead and do that type of prayer. And what else is the enemy going to do to try to keep me from praying effectively? Anything he can, because it's the one thing we have that goes against the enemy is our prayers. So he's going to say, go ahead and lay in bed, or do it passively, or he's going to try to get us to think about it philosophically, which is what I sometimes do. He'll say, well, God already knows your thoughts, right? And he's sovereign, and he already knows what's going to happen tomorrow. So he kind of knows what you're going to say, so don't waste your time. Or he'll say, don't pray too big, give God an out, because we don't want our sovereign God to not be able to answer the prayer. So you pray little prayers and you go, well, just in case you don't want to answer this one, God, let me just pray it smaller and not big and expect big things. Or I'll just philosophically talk myself out of needing to pray, or whatever other excuse the enemy might use to keep us from praying. Oh, I prayed about that yesterday. Because the Bible tells us to pray fervently, and it tells us to pray often. Ephesians 6:18 says, pray in the Spirit at all times and on every occasion. Stay alert and be persistent in your prayers for all believers everywhere. So pray. Pray fervently, pray often, pray big, and expect big results. He's a big God, and he likes to do big things. So continue praying, and don't do so passively.